Hey everybody, Kevin here, your high performance coach, and I got something for your performance edge today. And this is the whole idea I want to express today. We never think about the limitations that we experience when it comes to whatever we're trying to achieve in our leadership in our lives. And we are conditioned people. We grow up in terms of our upbringing, our incidents, our circumstances, our relationships, all kinds of those other outside factors that ultimately impact the reason why we do or we don't do certain things. I was talking to someone the other day and we were talking about I was really trying to push leverage in light of the goals that they had set for themselves, the outcomes that they wanted to produce, the level of intention and what their aspirations were. Because we know that when we have intentions and aspirations, goals kind of come along for the ride. And so when we were kind of going through that, we actually came against some constraints that were involved in the reason why they were experiencing dissatisfaction. And it was really an amplification of the conditioning that they had in their lives. And I'll give you an example of what it was. I needed them to be able to be more open to going onto social media and sharing their wisdom. Very smart person, unbelievable, wants to position themselves and as a subject matter expert. But just keep hitting walls. And we're going, dude, what is happening here? What is going on here? And what we had discovered was there was a level of conditioning happening around the idea that when they looked at other people's posts and other things that other people were saying, they were very judgmental of it. And it was in the process of our conversations when we were kind of trying to look at other avatars, other people who were out there doing what they were doing in that particular arena. They had all these things to say, and it hit me whoa, this huge epiphany, because I'm going, wait a minute. Is it possible the reason why you're so hesitant to really go all in and share your expertise is because you're afraid to be judged? And it was whoa, you talk about record scratch or the brakes just totally locking up. It was one of those moments, and they looked at me and they said, oh my, you're 100% right. It is that. I am so critical that it raises the level of my self-criticism, so much so that I am paralyzed when it comes to doing the things that I need to do to be what I want to be. And I told him, I said, hey, listen, our conditioning can limit us. Because if we try to avoid many of the things that we do is one of those things. And then we started talking about, and listen, it ended up dissecting down to where they grew up and how their family interacted in the neighborhood with other families and how everyone just kind of had an opinion, and those opinions kind of rang in between their ears, and they were always said, I don't want to be that, I don't want to be that, I don't want to be that. And then here we are, and we're not doing anything. No moves. And so this person has just a huge amount of talent, huge amount of opportunity to go and take their expertise and really impact the lives of people, and is totally conditioned to fear it so much so that they can't deliver. They can't put it out there. So we are undoing a whole lot of that conditioning. We're trying to recondition ourselves. And what we have to be starting to do, one of the things we had a mentor, we had a moment, now we're making moves, right? The move is, I want positive comments on all the stuff that's out there. I want you to see the good in what people are doing, because the people they were criticizing weren't doing bad things. They weren't bad people. It just was this critical nature that they grew up with, this criticism. Listen, what's that look like for you? What's holding you back? What are some areas you're conditioned that is all of a sudden becoming a limit to you, a constraint to you? What are those things? And is it time to do something about it? Is it time to really get active about undoing some of the stuff that's been done to you? Maybe it's time to go see a counselor. Maybe it's time to hire a coach. Maybe it's time to talk to a close friend who will tell you the truth in love. Whatever that is, it's time. It's time to get under the hood and figure out what's holding you back. Because I will guarantee you, in some arena of your life, this applies. So what's that look like? I need you to do this because whatever level of conditioning you have will be amplified, especially when you're trying to attempt something worth doing. It will automatically begin to start working against you. And then you'll experience that paralysis, and then you're going to beat yourself up, and you're going to tell yourself all these things. And here's the thing, you're going to miss your moment. You won't make the move. There will be no magnification. There will be no multiplication like we talked about last week. It's just going to be dissatisfaction, disorientation, right? Disillusion, destructive things, not constructive. So time to get under the hood, gang. It's time to get after it. This is a tough invisible today, but I know that we have something holding us back. Get after it. Figure out what that one thing is and start making the moves to get it fixed. Time to get under the hood, gang. And always, this isn't, when you see this invisible, listen, you conquer this one, you will be unstoppable. Take care, everybody. Do some damage.